Breathing is one of those things that you only think about when you can't do it.
He's out.
And we use it to psych ourselves up.
What kick on stage Friday. I go through it every show.
And to calm ourselves down. And we focus on our breath when pushing out a baby.
Okay, so take a nice deep
4,
breath.
5,
There we go.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah, go,
10,
good girl.
11.
One more.
Deep breath in.
I see.
Something that we do 23,000 times a day, breathing.
And the military considers it a technology and a tool that they only teach to the elite.
Navy SEALs use breath work to help them focus and calm before they go into battle. Now, Navy SEALs are not New Age cuddly people. Navy SEALs only use technologies that work. They will not use anything else.
Obviously, we don't have a choice about having to do it. Maybe we just need to understand it better.
The human body can go about 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, but only 3 minutes without air.
What is actually breathing and what is breath? There's certain cultures in the world that believe that we have only a certain amount of breath. And if we can control our breath, we can control how long we live.
So what is the maximum life a human being can live? Normally we see that by our own experience, a human being breathes between 12 to 15 times per minute. And our breath and the cycles of the planet are very closely connected. Only because our mothers' bodies were in sync with the cycles of the moon, we are sitting here today. If we drop our breathing to 12 on an average, suppose by doing the right kind of practices, you bring your breath to 12, we say you will live up to 108 years of age. If you drop your breath to 9, you will live up to 124 years of age. If you drop your breath to 6, 164 years.
Our bodies is its own universe with its own ecosystem, and it's all regulated by our breath. What is actually happening when we breathe? Did you know you actually use it to burn fat?
To lose weight, just eat less, move more, and keep breathing.
Where does the fat go?
Usually we talk about calories in, calories out. How's this information going to help you? Well, I would like to talk about atoms in, atoms out. And when you're counting calories, you're actually counting carbon atoms because…
What? You mean I could lose weight by breathing?
It's also the secret to weight loss because it means that your exhaled breath is heavier than your inhaled breath.
Exhalation is when we're getting rid of toxins. Inhalation is when I'm giving my body the oxygen it needs to not die.
And if you want to turn that much sugar into carbon dioxide and water, well, it's going to take a while. It's going to take me 4 hours because I only breathe out 1 balloon of carbon dioxide per hour if I stay still. But if I go for a walk, I'll breathe it out in an hour. If I run, it'll only take me 30 minutes. That's why they say eat less, move more, because when you're moving more, you're breathing more. And there's always CO2 in your breath. If you're burning fat, you're turning it into CO2 and H2O.
That's just one of the ways it affects my body. How come it also affects my mood, my attitude, and how I deal with pain?
But we also need a sustainable life. We need a sustainable home, and we need a sustainable body. Teaching people how to breathe led me to a discovery. There's a tremendous relationship between breath, the lungs, and grief. The people that have the most anxiety, that learn breathing exercises, almost immediately start to weep. You can time it. It usually takes 3 to 5 minutes, sometimes 30 seconds.
Breathe. Yeah. So you see, when we breathe, we bring ourselves to the present moment. And in this present moment is where all of your dreams and desires reside. To connect to your purpose, you just have to breathe.
As long as I'm living, I'm learning. And I just want to share the information with you as I learn it, as an exchange. So join me at Make It to 100, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest. Time flies, and once it's gone, there's no turning back. I don't mind getting old as long as I'm healthy. I'll exercise, eat right, seek out contentment, do whatever it takes to make it to 100.